I go in the show, count the back end. Bitch, I be on point like a needle to tack, man. Keep the bitch out more and I'm riding the Ashton. And we just ain't doing something. We just ain't doing no.
Hey, SmithMedia TV checking back in, man. We here today, with TIG superstar hitmaker.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? RBG boss, man, CEO. Lamarcus J, what's happening, bro? You all right?
Well, I ain't the CEO, I'm the president.
So, hey, what's happening, man? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Blessed to be here. How you doing?
I'm good, man. We appreciate you for coming on, man.
For sure. I'm glad to be here.
For sure. We're gonna get into it, man. At what age did you start getting into music or taking it serious?
I started doing music maybe when I was like 12, you know what I'm saying? Like, had a little cheap home studio, you know what I'm saying, doing freestyles and just rapping, just trying to find myself, you feel me? But as far as taking it serious, I had to say when I was like 16.
16. Did you start off rapping first, or you just?
I started off rapping, and then I was like, they weren't really fucking with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, what can I do where they gonna fuck with? I need to do something where they gonna need me. You know what I'm saying? So I started engineering. Like, I was engineering myself. I got good at it. And I started engineering other artists. You know what I'm saying? And it just went from there.
So did you, coming out of the pandemic, did you learn more in the pandemic, or did you lose anything, or you gain more?
I gained more in the pandemic, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like all entrepreneurs gain more in the pandemic because, like, the real, like, companies, the real corporations and stuff were shut down. So, like, small business owners like myself and other entrepreneurs, you know what I'm saying? That was our time to really shine. Like, the pandemic made bosses for real.
Facts. And so we're going to get into it. So at what point did you realize that, you were becoming a brand, coming up in the game when you first started? And, it's kind of tough, but when you realized that people had to take you serious, what age did you say that happened?
Shit, a couple years ago. Like, that shit still new, for real. Like, when I dropped that All the Money record, like, I honestly, I didn't know. Me nor him knew that record was gonna do what it did. So it was like so much coming at us at one time, and we didn't really know how to handle it. But at that point, like, we had made our mark. Like, that was the foundation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we here. Like,
right.
And it's been up ever since.
Right.
That I would have to say, that was the mark. Like, you gonna have to take me serious.
And I saw somewhere where you said that you weren't even making beats at one time. And another artist said, well, hey, man, I'm tired of looking for beats. How was that? I know that was crazy, man, seeing that beat get out of there like that.
Yeah, it was crazy because it was supposed to be a throwaway. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be like hey, bro, listen to this. I'm trying to make beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, hear the progress. It wasn't even supposed to be a song on it. You know what I'm saying? It was just one of them, I want you to hear this. You know what I'm saying? And shit, it went from there. Like, bro, begged me to rap on it. I was like, nah, man, it ain't that yet. Let me get better. He like, nah, I want it now. You feel me? And we just went back and forth about it, and shit, that shit changed our life. So just from that situation, like, I tell any artist, like, or any producer, even if you don't like it, still put it out or still push it. You know what I'm saying? Because the one you don't like could change your life. Because it ain't about what you like or what you don't like. It's about the people who hear it, the fans. You know what I'm saying? So don't never say, nah, this ain't hard enough. I ain't gonna put that out. Because you just never know. And I'm a living witness of that. Because that was the last thing I thought would have just went crazy. You know what I'm saying?
They said that I'm the ones you don't think, they go.
Facts.
And also, so when you recorded that and you found out that, hey, I got something here, what was it like, reaching out to folks? Did you have people coming to you, or you had to reach out?
I had people coming to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wanted to know where that sound came from because it was a new sound. So everybody wanted to know who made that? You know what I'm saying? So I had already had my name built as far as engineering. That was just my standpoint. I mean, my foundation in producing. I had already been running the city engineering, you know what I'm saying? But that was the start of the producing. First beat I ever made, like, you feel me?
And also, we're going to talk about that, man, the sound, the simple sound. What is it considered to be the simple sound?
I would call it, like, it's whatever you think is simple. You know what I'm saying? My definition of simple may be different from your definition of simple.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, most producers will put anywhere from like 4 to 6 melodies on a beat. You know what I'm saying? But me, I might put 2 on there and some hi-hats and some claps and my little tones, my signature, and it's a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I call my studio the Hit Factory. Like, half of the hits, radio songs, half of the songs that got millions of streams on YouTube in Birmingham that came from my studio. So that's why I call myself the Hit Factory. You feel me? But I don't know, like I don't know. I brought the Super Wave and they ran off with it.
And
so,
do you feel like you get the proper credit that you deserve for creating that wave?
From the real ones, yeah.
Yeah.
From the ones who like in the same field that I'm in, or the ones that know my background, know where I come from. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get the credit that I deserve and more. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's the few group of people that's, oh man, he ain't did nothing. They been doing that in Atlanta. But we talking about Birmingham,
right?
You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about Atlanta. We talking about Birmingham. Who was the first one to show y'all can make a simple hit? You feel me? Like.
And I feel like you work with, who haven't you worked with, man?
That's the question. It ain't even about who I work with. The harder question is who I haven't worked with. You know what I'm saying? But ain't too many artists that really got a name and from Alabama. I ain't even gonna say Birmingham, from Alabama, that I haven't worked with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what we talking about, man. Just, putting the stamp on Alabama, because we been had talent, but nobody to push it.
Facts.
And I can appreciate the unity,
And that's all I'm trying to do. Like, I'm the first producer from Alabama in history, and I'm only 25, by the way. So in history of my generation, for one, to ever put over, how many people I had on the class session? Like 20, like 15 to 20 different artists. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the only producer to ever bring.
And we talking years, people.
Yeah,
years.
we talking forever. You know what I'm saying? Like forever. Like to bring 15 to 20 different artists on a mixtape. And this wasn't the first time me doing this class session too. I did it the first time 2 years ago. This the rerun.
How was that? Was that chaotic putting it together with it being so many artists?
Yeah, it was. You know what I'm saying? Having to do split sheets, and you know what I'm saying? I got artists on there who got deals and stuff. So I had to go through a lot of clearing, you know what I'm saying? Clearing the records with their label, you know what I'm saying? Had to agree on some percentages with the label, but other than that, it was good. Just the business side was crazy. And
how did the TIG deal? How did that come about, man? How long were they watching you before
I don't know, bro.
Before they signed?
I don't know. Like, I feel like they was watching me for a minute though, because it's like when I finally went around them and started working with them and being around them, it felt like they already knew me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was watching for a minute. I can't tell you how long, but they was definitely watching for a minute, because it's like once they met me, when they brought me down to do a little producer link up, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't even on no signing with none of it. It was just like, come down here, y'all can use the studio and make some beats. I brought like 10 producers with me on some collab shit, you feel me? And man, a week later, they were trying to, we want you on the team. So they just told me, like, y'all been watching me. Y'all ain't just want to sign me just because y'all done seen me and seen me make a couple beats here. Y'all been peeping me. Y'all just wanted to see how I vibed in person, what kind of person I was, you feel me? Right. And it went from there. You know what I'm saying?
And speaking of them, what advice did, Big Homie Fly, what have he given you since you've been on the label as far as advice?
He just be telling me, man, just stick to my sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, because I be getting so caught up in like, oh man, I got to come up with a new sound, or I got to do something different, or my beats sound the same, you know what I'm saying? But bro just be like, the world ain't heard it yet. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? My big bro tell me that all the time. I got him over there with me, you know what I'm saying? OG. He tell me all the time, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like, because that's one thing you can kill. That's an easy way to kill your career, switching up too early. Like, it ain't nothing wrong with switching up, but you got to know when to switch up. And that go for artists too. Like, some artists will come out rapping this kind of way, but then about 2-3 songs later, they got a whole different flow. Like, you got to stick with what's getting your views. You got to stick with what's working. You know what I'm saying? When it start working, then it's time to switch it up. Right. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I want to ask, for the artists, up and coming and current artists as well as that's established, what would be the difference between an engineer and a producer, and why do the producer matter? A lot of people say the producer.
So, an engineer is a person who build audio, like songs, vocals, mixing, mastering. You know what I'm saying? That engineer don't have nothing to do with making beats at all. You know what I'm saying? Engineering job is just mixing, master vocals, just all kind of just bringing sounds together. You know what I'm saying? Mixing them. You know what I'm saying? Making them sound good, making them sound clear to the ear. That's what an engineer do. Make it sound pretty. You know what I'm saying? Right. A producer creates, like, with nothing, with a blank sheet of paper. A producer creates. You know what I'm saying? So that's the easiest way I can explain it. Like, and it's a difference between producers and beat makers. It's right.
Explain that.
So producers, I would call myself a producer because I produce my own sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna know that's me when you hear it. Like, I'm unique with my beats, you know what I'm saying? So I consider myself as a producer, and like, I know how to build beats around artist vocals. Like, artists can send me vocals, I can make a beat behind it, you know what I'm saying? That's producing. Like, that's being creative, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can make a beat. You can make a beat if you never did it before. I don't know if you know how to make them or not, but you know what I'm saying? You can make a beat, you know what I'm saying? But can you do this though? You know what I'm saying? So that kind of separate the beat makers and the producers, you know what I'm saying?
And are you one of the producers that, I guess you could say, provide input to the artists, or you just kind of let them do whatever they want to do?
No. Every artist I work with, like, I don't care if I just met you, this your first time coming to my studio, I don't care who you is, like, I'm going to give my input. Like, that's one thing. Like, I don't have to do it because I ain't getting paid to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you paying me to do a job. I don't even got to speak to you for real. But I'm one of them people like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who you is. I don't even got to know you. Like, nah, bro, do that over. That don't sound right. Or, nah, bro, say that better. Say that louder. Put more energy. Like, I really be trying to help everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, be their best they can be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bring a lot out of people that they didn't even know it was in them. Like, they might be like, dang, bro, I didn't even know I can do that. Like, yeah, you got to be with the right engineer. Like, engineers count. Like, producers count because without producers, it wouldn't be beats for artists to rap on. But the engineers, like, when you record an artist, like, that got a lot to do with it. Like, the energy. Like, if you an artist and you vibe with your engineer,
yes,
you set up for greatness.
Yeah, for sure. And we had Southwest Hold On, man, and he spoke highly of you, man. Yeah. Speak about the collaboration, man, working with him, man. How was that?
Man, it's dope. I was working with bro for a minute before we actually put the project together. You know what I'm saying? It was just only right. Like, we had already been working probably like 6 months with each other. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, bro, we got to do a tape. You know what I'm saying? So we put it together. Our energy, like, I don't know, me and bro got like the same outlook on everything. You know what I'm saying? So it just, the energy just be crazy, bro. Yeah, like, we don't never have a bad moment. You know
shout out Southwest, man.
We have fun with it. Like, I be trying to tell artists, like, you gotta have fun with music, bro. Like, once you start taking it too serious, that's when it's not gonna happen. Yeah. You gotta have fun with it. Like, you gotta be creative. Once you start trying to be the best rapper you can be, that's where you mess up at.
And have you seen, like, since you've been who you are now, have you experienced, people coming and going out of your life? You know how they say, it's lonely at the top.
It is. Like, I had to separate myself from the people that won on what I was on. Like, it's like they seen me going up the ladder, but they ain't want to hold it for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so everybody who around me, we on the same type level, like, from my partners to my team. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, we all got the same goals. Like, we trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
trying to get it.
We ain't playing, bro. Like, it's on a whole nother level, bro.
Hey, I feel that. I salute that, man. And also, so talking about the more and getting into other artists, you know, when you saw Big Yavo, Cinco, did you know they were out of here already, or they kind of, you seen the progression?
Actually, everybody like Yavo, Cinco, Fetti, you know what I'm saying, like all them, I actually started with them before they took off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never been the type to jump on the person wave. You know what I'm saying? Most of the artists that I work with, I was with them before they either got signed or before they got big. And that's why we still got good relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because when artists get big, they'll mess with new people, but the energy don't be
the same.
It don't be the same from where it came from. You know what I'm saying? So I still got good energy with all the people who I came up with.
And that's rare too, man. Because people, it's a lot. Explain.
They solid. Like, they solid. Like, Yavo, solid. Cinco, solid. Fetti, solid. Like, we still working.
Yeah.
Like, they could have been found another engineer. They could have been found another producer. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do beats with other producers and stuff, but it's like, they know where to come to get that hit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything we do, go to the radio.
Yeah.
Go to the club. Like, that's a whole nother level. Like, it's different getting on the mixtape, getting a producer to make you a mixtape song. But when you got a producer that everything y'all make together, go to the club,
it's over.
It's over with.
Especially in Birmingham. It's hard to get an artist to play it in the club in Birmingham.
Every time I walk in the club, I hear Lamarcus J on all the beats now. Like,
that's crazy, because that's all I was hearing for the last year, man. I've been hearing that. So yeah, I mean, you on to something. I salute, man. And also, when did you discover the motto 90% business, 10% talent. Talk about
stand
that.
on that. So you've been doing your homework.
Oh man, I do this.
You've been doing your homework.
I do this. I do this.
That's my little slogan.
I do this.
So
yeah.
Well, I came up with that, like 90% business, 10% talent. Think about all the artists that we hear that's in the industry. And we be like, oh, they suck. Like, I ain't gonna say no names because I don't want about it. I might have to work with them one day, you know what I'm saying? But think about some artists that's in the industry that you done heard like, oh, they garbo. Like, that ain't it.
Yo.
They had the good business. They had the good promotion. They had a good team behind them, good marketing. Even though they ain't got the talent, you don't need the talent. You just gotta have the business. As long as you got the business, you can do whatever you want to do. You can make a song rapping your ABCs. You know what I'm saying? As long as you market it right, it's gonna go. So it's like you can't have the talent and not have the business. And I can't even say you can't have the talent and have the business because really the talent don't even matter no more, bro.
No.
The talent don't even matter no more. There's so many people that not good that's got millions of dollars out of there. You know what I'm saying? Because they had the business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I be trying to tell people like, it ain't about making the best song. It's about what you gonna do with your best song. What you gonna do with it.
Yeah.
It ain't about having money. Like I know plenty of people who got money and don't know what to do with their music. They still local, you know what I'm saying? But they got enough money to be gone, but you don't know where to put it. You gotta know where to spend your money. You can have $1 million, bro. You can be a millionaire and a local rapper.
Yeah.
Real talk. Because you gotta know where to put it. It ain't about having it. You gotta know where to spend it.
And I explain to the people that, don't know or just upcoming, trying to get a label. Explain to them some of the do's and don'ts of having a label.
I know them all. So the do's and don'ts of having been on a label. Put your people in position that's around you. Like, don't really try to look for new people. You know what I'm saying? The people that you got around you on a daily basis that's just around you, get them positions. And, like, that'll keep the genuine feel around versus you just bringing people around who just in it for the money or in it for the exposure. Like, nah, I got my big bro. Like, nah, I got me and my cousin run this label. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Family ties.
Family ties, you feel me? Like, our cameraman, like, my cameraman right there. When I met him, he didn't even have no camera. He was shooting videos off his phone. Man, I got a $3,000 camera over there now. You know what I'm saying? So it's about 5,000. Let me correct myself. You feel me? So it's about building with people that's been around. Just putting your people in position. That's what I do. I put my people in position. I don't really care to look for no new people. You feel me?
Yeah, facts. I feel like that's the most inspiring thing somebody could do is put somebody else in position.
Facts. And like anything that I do go outside of is something that I don't have around me, or maybe they can't do that. I ain't gonna say they can't, but you know what I'm saying? Some people around me got feelings. There's certain things they can't do. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's my PR. You feel me? Me and her knew each other before we even did any business, and it's just all genuine, and they work. You feel me?
And TSL Fetti, did he just sign to you?
Just signed little bro. That's my little brother.
What you saw in him to make you want to sign him?
It's only right, man. Me and bro been working for like 3-4 years now. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like he needed that push. You get what I'm saying? He needed that. That's all he been missing. Like, we've been working for years and years, but he never had a support team behind him.
Right.
He got a fan base. He just never had a support team behind him. He always been the brains of his operation.
Right.
So, like, me and bro, and we got a personal relationship outside of business. Like, me and bro go bowling, all kind of, you know what I'm saying? Just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? So, I was just like, bro, if we're going to really take the music to the next level, it's on the right. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, we could have did it without the paperwork, for real. Just being real. Like, that's how strong we fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? We could have did it without the paperwork. But I'm a businessman now, so everything got to be
done
documented. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But we finna take bro to the next level because we got a real team behind him. Like, we got a business manager, Naya. That's our business manager. She gonna do it. Me, E100, the CEO. Like, we gonna do it. You feel me?
And are you just looking for rappers or producers also?
I'm looking for everything.
Everything.
Like, whatever, DJs, whatever.
Yeah. And when you're looking for artists, what are you looking for?
Difference.
Yeah.
It got to be different. Like, when I hear it, it got to be something new to my ears. Just like when y'all heard my sound, it was new to y'all ears and it took off. That's the key to taking off. That's the key.
Yeah.
You just got to have something ain't nobody never heard before.
Yeah.
It's like a new drug.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like a new drug.
Yeah.
When one person get it, they gonna tell everybody else about it and shit. Now the whole city on this new drug.
And they
you know what I'm saying? They want it. So when I hear artists, like, I gotta hear something different.
Yeah. And I want you to talk about too, man. A lot of artists, they just know how to, like I was saying off camera, they know how to make music, but they don't realize how expensive it is to actually invest in yourself and be an artist.
So the easiest way that I can tell an artist how to really spend your money without going broke, for one, you gotta already have some income coming in. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta already be good with money, for one. You can't just be living to be living. You gotta know money management. You get what I'm saying? But the best way I tell artists, treat it as a bill. Just like, you gotta pay Alabama Power their money every month. You gotta pay Spectrum their money. You know what I'm saying? The water company, you gotta pay them. So you gotta treat music just like them. Like, you gotta put money aside just for music. Just like how you gonna put money aside for Alabama Power. It's the same. That's the only way you can do it if you ain't already rich. If you a normal person just working and, you know what I'm saying, getting money or whatever, however you get your money, you know what I'm saying, the best way to live life outside of music, handle your business as a man or a female, you know what I'm saying, handle your business and still do music, you got to treat it as a bill. Or if not, you're going to feel like you're wasting your money. You're not going to see your money. You're not going to see your investment. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be spending and spending. And you see your music ain't going nowhere, you're going to get discouraged.
Yeah, for sure. And also, we want to say, as for upcoming, like the youth, we always ask this question. There's a lot of violence in the city.
Right.
And we always ask everybody, what's your thoughts on, calming the violence down? How could they alleviate so much violence in the community?
Give us something more to do. There's nothing to do here. What you expect? Like, it's like putting crabs in a bucket. They're going to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, give us something to do. They working on it. Like, Birmingham is, just being real, it's better than it ever been as far as, like, things to do. Like, they building downtown up real good around Railroad Park and, you know what I'm saying, downtown and stuff, where the bridge and stuff at. They own the something. But until, like, they give us some things to do here, it's going to continue to be violence. Like, and it's things here to do. But put them in our community, though. Why we got to go all the way to 280 or somewhere like that to have fun?
Yeah,
put it over here. Put it over here in Inslee. Put it over here in Pratt. Put it over, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Put it over here where we can enjoy it.
Facts.
So we don't even feel comfortable going all the way out there.
And we spend money.
Just put it where we can spend it. Put it where we ain't got to drive 30 minutes to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And you ain't got to worry about it. Like, and then I feel like the big homies got to step back up, bro.
Yeah, it ain't none of that
ain't
anymore.
No big homies.
Yeah.
Like, too many people ain't fortunate to have big homies.
They trying to be on.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
the
big homies got to step back up in the neighborhoods, bro.
And they hate,
the big homies hating on the little niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, bro, like, I think that's the main key.
Yeah.
Like,
no fixtures in the community no more.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was blessed enough to have a big homie when I was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't got that.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
And
like,
the sad part is, a lot of these young guys, they don't want it. I don't need no big homie. You need a big homie.
They look at it like having a big homie, like you a little nigga. Like,
right.
Like, no.
Right.
Your big homie just got to be a real big homie.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, most of these niggas big homies ain't big homies. Like, most of these niggas big bro are really not big bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, that shit, to say that, it come with a title. Like, I ain't just finna meet anybody. What up, big bro? Like, what up, big homie? Like, no.
No.
Hell no.
No. So and talk about, I guess, a year ago you had a shooting incident. Then go and talk about that. What did you learn from that?
I ain't gonna talk about the incident.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm growing past that shit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I'm on some next level shit.
For sure.
But what I learned from it, keep my eyes open at all times. Like, I got caught slipping. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's one of the worst feelings. Like, I think it hurt me more getting caught slipping than actually getting shot. Like, I was more hurt by, like, damn, I let these niggas catch me. Like, I'm usually on it. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, just be aware of your surroundings at all times, man. And all company ain't good company.
Yeah. I told somebody the other day, man, a lot of times artists get killed in their home city because I think they too accessible.
Yeah.
If they don't realize how big they are until they die.
Real talk.
So I feel like when you get to a certain level, you're supposed to start moving like it.
Exactly. And that's how I move now. Like, you see how I pull up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I go to the club. I ain't going to the club without my folks. Like, if I got to go out alone, I ain't going. Like, I move with people who I know gonna protect me, and I'm gonna do the same for them. Like, we're gonna ride for each other, we're gonna die with each other, and we're gonna stand on it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have some good people around you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you building a name for yourself. Because niggas will try your ass.
Yeah.
Niggas will try you out here now.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
And that's crazy, man, that you say that, because, you know, producers, they always, traditionally, they try to come at the producer like he won't get there. Like, he won't
I
go
ain't
there.
one of them. I come from the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was a street nigga before I turned to business, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't your average video game, all day computer. No, I ain't one of them producers. I'm one of them producers from the streets. For real. Like,
that's crazy, man, because people, especially in Birmingham.
I'm just a person that turned my life around, bro. Yeah. I was on a whole different path 6 years ago. And music just turned my life around. And
at what point, I mean, I guess you had a couple of experiences to say, hey, man, I'm through with this. We going this way. You know what I'm saying? At what point did you realize that? Saying, because a lot of people can't, you know, they don't realize it's hard to do music when you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, so my thing was, it was my kids, bro. Like, for real, like, I was in the streets like a mug. Like, I ain't see myself leaving the streets for real. I was still doing music, but I was more in the streets than I was in the studio. You know what I'm saying? But once I had my kids, it was like an eye-opener. Like, I'm taking chances every day. Like, I might not even make it back home. You know what I'm saying? And who gonna be there? They ain't got daddy no more.
Facts.
And I can't see another man raising my little girl. Like, I can't picture that shit. You feel me? So that was just like, nah, bro, you gotta get in music, yo. Oh, like, this gotta work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm my plan A and B. You know what I'm saying? So it gotta work. And then losing my mama, like, I lost my mama in 2015. So that was just like another eye opener. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got nobody. You ain't got nobody to fall back on. Mama was the hey, mom, I need $100. Mom, let me borrow $500. Mom, let me borrow $1,000. Let me re-up. Mom, let me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got that no more. So I got to get on it. And I just had a little boy. Then turned right around and had a little girl. Like, yeah, it's time to work.
Yeah, trying to get serious.
Oh, God. Real talk.
Yeah.
Come on.
And we're going to jump back to some artists. You know, you and Rubber Band OG, label mates. Mm-hmm. How's that working with Rubber Band OG?
Bro cool as hell. Like, bro cool as hell. I fuck with bro on everything. Yeah. I hope we get to do a project. I'm pretty sure we will, but I fuck with bro for sure.
Did you have any? Did you do any production on these? Latest?
I did. I guarantee I'll be on the next one though.
I got you.
We've been chopping it up.
And you did work also with Supernard?
Yeah, Supernard. We did something together. Me and Supernard actually got some more stuff coming. He just asked for some beats not too long ago, so I'm gonna do some more Supernard too. I'm gonna try to get Montgomery on lock. I got Birmingham. I'm gonna try to get Montgomery. Then I'm going for Mobile.
Yeah. Who's some of the other up and coming producers that you pretty much work with, or you know they're on the rise?
King J, one of my dogs. I call him my keys. Like, he play the keys. I do the rest of the beat. We make a hit. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. Teasy, that's my brother. I don't know if you feel familiar with Teasy, but he did work with Future, Rich Homie Quan, a couple artists out the city. You know what I'm saying? And he an engineer. You know what I'm saying? That's bro too. Presley P. Presley was when think about Presley. Like, Presley showed me the ropes to a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Presley was one of the producers. Like, when I wanted to start making beats, he was putting up on me like, you need these sounds, you need them sounds, these the sounds you need. Or I call bro like 2:00 in the morning, like, bro, how I make split sheets, bro? You know what I'm saying? He was one of them people that like really helped me on the business side of being a producer. Cause my first hit record, I ain't gonna lie, I got kind of, you know what I'm saying? I got kind of stepped on the business side because I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? So Presley was like one of them people like, nah, but you should have did it this way. You should have did it that way. You could have. So I got forever love for bro. But Presley, Teasy, King J, Danny, he worked with Lil Baby. That's my dog right there. He younger than me though. I think bro probably like 16, 17 if I ain't mistaken. That's about it off the top of the head, bro.
And who was some of your like producers you looked up to?
Zaytoven. And then it's so crazy. Zaytoven just reposted him listening to one of me in Southwest songs.
I saw that. Yeah.
That was dope for me.
Yeah. Zaytoven a real one, man.
Yeah, he real. Yeah, I actually met him. I met him in the A a couple times.
Oh, okay. What was that like to give you some game, or y'all just kind of
just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them people like, yo, like, nah, I look at myself like I'm just as good as you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to hold myself. I ain't going to say it's been a groupie. It's just like, I just need you to see my face.
Yeah.
So when I do get on your level, you can, I remember you. You was, yeah. The tables turned. I just ain't the person just to walk up to a person talking about business. Because I don't like when people just walk up on me talking about business. So I just respect another man how I want to be respected. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so let me ask you, there's a lot of beef in the city among the artists, and I'm more on the unity tip like yourself. What's your message to them, man, to try to, I know we don't know what's going on all the time, but, what would you like to say on that?
It's too much money, bro. Like, it's so many artists in Atlanta that don't like each other but make millions of dollars with each other. Like, you'll be surprised who be on records. Y'all favorite records. And, like, these niggas won't even speak to each other in the streets. But they made this song and they got millions of dollars together. So it's just like, man, get money, man. If ain't nobody died, ain't no blood been shed, what you beefing for, man? What you beefing for? Yeah. And like I said before, that's where the big homie step in. So.
Yeah. Because I see a lot of times, man, it's a lot of times it don't even be a real issue. It's just
egos.
When somebody say it, you didn't even hear them say it.
It's just egos, bro. Yeah. Everybody think they better than the next. And once y'all realize that everybody still the same, we still in the same predicament, and we come together, we'll be unstoppable. That's the only reason we not unstoppable right now, because it's so divided. You know what I'm saying? We got everything Atlanta got on the music tip.
Yeah.
As far as talent. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason we not like Atlanta.
Every other city in Alabama do it. Mobile.
Yeah.
Montgomery.
Just not Birmingham. I don't get it, bro.
Yeah, they hopefully, man, y'all get that together.
I've been the one trying to, like, I ain't gonna say trying, because I did it, bro. Like, I got people on my mixtape from the east side of Birmingham, west side of Birmingham, north side, Montgomery. Like, I don't care, bro. Get money, man. Man, this shit to get money.
And was that with your mixtape? Was that in studio, or you kind of like sent the verses and they got back?
Man, only song that I didn't record on that mixtape, only one that wasn't done in my studio was Hot Girl J Bestie. That's the only one, and she the only artist on there not from Alabama.
Everybody else Alabama, and that's a big statement. And you put a stamp on that with your mixtape.
Yes. But you see how you do certain stuff and now pay attention to it. I did the same shit. 3 years ago? Class in Session 1. Nobody even paid attention to it. I did it 3 years ago. You can go look it up on Apple Music. Class in Session 1.
So I had the same, like a lot of artists, just like this one.
Yes. Cinco, you know what I'm saying? Fetti, you know what I'm saying? Like, the artists that was going crazy, them hit records around that time, they was on that tape. And niggas I ain't getting none of the credit that I'm getting now from, like, with this tape right here, they really seen, like, oh, this boy on the song.
Yeah.
I was on the song 3 years ago. Y'all just weren't paying attention to me. Real talk. Y'all late. I been on the song. Yeah. Y'all just starting to see it.
That's crazy, man. And what you got coming up, man, in the future, man? How far you want to take this music shit?
I'm going to. I can't go no more, man. I ain't got no ceiling.
Yeah.
Ain't no ceiling, bro. It's an open sky. For sure. And anything I got up next, I don't want to give away too much, man. Yeah. They're still my ideas, man.
Yeah. And I had a chance to hear some unreleased music from artists that you did. It's gonna be out of there.
Yeah, it's gonna be out of there. We got some, man.
Yeah.
I got so much in the vault. That's why I really been kicking back. Like, I've been on the business side. I ain't even been on the talent side. Like, bro, I ain't even been making beats for real. I'm being real with you. Like, I ain't even been making beats. Like, in the last maybe 3 months, bro, I probably made 5 beats.
And that's I was gonna get to that. Do you stack up beats, or you kind of just do it when you feel like?
I make them off my feelings. Like, if I'm in a turn mood and I get in there, I'm gonna make some club shit. But like, if I'm solo chilling, just in my own little vibe, I make some smooth shit. You know what I'm saying? Lately, I've been on a lot of smooth shit because I'm trying to get some R&B records. You know what I'm saying? So I've been on some smooth shit, but I don't know. I've been so locked in on the business side. Because I can make a beat with my eyes closed. That's the 10% I was telling you about. That's the talent.
Right.
Me making a beat, that's just the talent. The 90% is the business. So I've been so locked in on the business side. I can do the talent whenever. I got beats for days I can sell to hold me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be tripping about no beats, bro. Because I'm genuine. Like, when I get in the studio with an artist and they want a beat from scratch, it's just genuine, bro. Like, it's genuine. Like, I like to vibe with artists and make the beat how they feeling or how I'm feeling. And we feeling mutual, then I know we finna make a hit.
Yeah. And we got 3 things in your studio that you have to have before you cook up. Do you cook up by yourself, or kind of like
Depending on the vibe, man. If I'm around some people that I really like rock with, I can be around some people. But if I'm just around some people that just watching me make a beat, then I be nervous. I don't know why, but I be nervous for some reason. I just had that. I don't know. Probably because I gotta keep looking at them, see what they doing. You know what I'm saying? But the people who I rock with, I ain't even gotta. They can be behind me. Like I trust them. You know what I'm saying? So.
And that's hard to do in the music industry. Trust anybody, man. It's so hard because you never know what people got, hidden agenda, all type of little weird shit go on. So speak to that, man. The importance of having a solid team.
The importance of having a solid team, man. Like that'll take you farther than you ever know if your team really solid. Now, some people they can say they solid, but you gotta see it. Like it's all about what solid mean to you. You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta meet up to your expectations for you to call them solid. You know what I'm saying? When I say words like that, them big words, like you gotta really,
you gotta be that.
You got to on everything. I don't just tell everybody that. Niggas be too loose with words nowadays.
Yeah, facts.
Like, with the big homie word, the big bro word, and solid and real nigga, like
and bro,
like
everybody ain't your brother, man. You know these people, they're treacherous, man. You know what I'm saying? So, any last words, man, you want to say before you get out of here?
Oh, yeah, man. Shout out to everybody who pulled up with me, man. Shout out Big Bro. Shout out my little bro. Shout out my PR. Shout out my cameraman. You know, we going crazy. Shout out the whole RBG, man. Shout out E100. Shout out the business manager, man. The ceiling, there ain't no ceiling, man. We going all the way up to the top, man.
And I want to salute you for coming on here, man. You know, we up and coming, man. Hey, like, follow, subscribe, man. Shout out to everything you got going. If you ever need help, man, hit me.
For sure. And I'm going to say this, too. Like, for whoever listening, man, build you a team, bro. Build you a team. You cannot do it by yourself. It will not work. Build you a team. Build you a team. I wish y'all can see who I got with me. Like, hope that'll motivate you. Can we get the camera turned? Can we turn the camera?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, let me show you the definition of team. Let me show y'all a team. It's a team. Everybody got a position. Everybody got a position. We missing one. One outside, the business manager. So, get you a team, man. You can't do it alone.
Yeah. Did you want to stay independent? Or, you kind of, what's the difference between being independent and a label?
The difference, we got an independent label. So,
okay.
We still independent. Like, this shit coming out of our pocket. You know what I'm saying? So, it's still an independent label. And I'm signed to an independent label.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I like independent label better, man.
Yeah.
It's less rules.
Yeah.
Once you get with somebody like Major, shit, you can sign your life over.
It's over.
You ain't even yourself no more. You're a robot now.
Yeah.
You might well put a goddamn car battery in your stomach or something. And tell them to control your ass. You feel me? For real.
For sure. We signing out, man. SmithMedia TV. With Lamarcus J on all the beats now.
On all the beats now, not half on.
For sure.
Lamarcus J on all the beats now.
Man, you got ass.